Greetings, everyone! We are entering a very critical period as Tropical Storm Fina continues to approach the northern coastline of the Northern Territory of Australia, a region accustomed to annual cyclone seasons, yet never truly familiar with the danger that each tropical system can bring. In this severe weather update, we will guide you through Fina's movement, analyze its structural changes, warn you about the areas under direct impact, and suggest what you should prepare in the coming days. And of course, our focus remains on the northern part of the territory, where the storm is continuing to accelerate and intensify. On the satellite imagery we have monitored for many hours, Fina is clearly seen in a breathing process. Cloud masses thickening and thinning as if a massive heart is beating slowly but powerfully over the ocean. The convective clouds continue to form but remain unstable, indicating that the storm is still adjusting its internal structure. In fact, the system weakened slightly last night, dropping from a Category 2 tropical cyclone to Category 1 by the end of Thursday. However, this appears to be only a temporary pause for Fina. At the moment, the storm's center is extremely close to the northern coastline, close enough for our radar to clearly detect the dense rain bands spiraling around its eye. These rain bands, like massive arms of the storm, have swept across coastal areas and brought more than 200 millimeters of rainfall in a short period. And what is coming could be even more intense. By marking the storm's center on the map, we can begin to clearly observe Fina's expected path. Forecasts indicate that in the coming hours and days, Fina will track southwest and then re-strengthen. It is highly likely to return to Category 2 before the end of Friday. The most concerning point lies in Saturday, expected to be the most critical day of this severe weather event. According to the forecast, the storm will cross Cape Cobourg Peninsula, continue through Van Diemen Gulf, sweep across the Tiwi Islands, before moving very close to Darwin at around 10 p.m. on Saturday. After that, Fina will not stop. It will continue moving southwest through Saturday night into Sunday, heading toward the region between the Northern Territory and Western Australia, where warm waters could fuel further strengthening. And in those warm waters off northern Western Australia, Fina may intensify into Category 3, a level that can cause severe damage if the storm maintains a landward trajectory. Cyclone warnings. Which areas are in the most danger? We clearly see two important zones. Warning zone, the highest risk area. This is where destructive wind gusts will develop within the next 24 hours, and some areas have already begun to experience these conditions in the past 6 hours. The warning zone includes Darwin Dundee Beach, Bachelor Eastern Warui Gunbalanya, and numerous nearby indigenous communities. Watch zone further south, including the Daly River mouth, the Wadeye region. Although not yet in the storm's core, these areas must remain alert as Fina may shift or expand its impact zone within hours. Wind, the primary force of Fina. The spiraling winds around Fina's center are expected to increase rapidly as it approaches Darwin and surrounding areas. Most of the top end will record gusts above 100 km per hour. Coastal areas may reach up to 150 km per hour. With such wind speeds, large trees may be uprooted. Power lines are at high risk of damage. Homes and vehicles may suffer significant impact. Widespread power outages are highly likely. Driving becomes extremely dangerous as strong winds and heavy rain reduce visibility to near zero. Rain, widespread flooding risk. From now until the end of the weekend, many areas will receive 200 to 300 millimeters of rain. Some locations may record significantly more, especially along the coast and around Darwin. Heavy rain has already caused rivers and creeks to rise rapidly, signaling a high risk of flash flooding, inundation, and road closures in low-lying areas. The peak rainfall is expected at 10 p.m. on Saturday, when Fina is closest to Darwin. After leaving Darwin, where will Fina go? If you believe getting past Saturday night means everything is over, unfortunately, Fina's journey is not finished. By Sunday morning, the storm will begin moving away from Darwin and head toward the Kimberley and the northern waters of Western Australia. These warm waters act ideal fuel for the cyclone to intensify again. Therefore, The likelihood of strengthening to Category 3 is very high. Remote communities, indigenous settlements, and northern WA coastal regions must prepare urgently. Meanwhile, the Northern Territory will continue to experience prolonged heavy rain, especially coastal zones and Darwin. Beyond numbers on the map, the extreme weather conditions associated with Fina can severely affect lives and safety. 1. Wind damage. Uprooted trees. Roofs, windows, and structures at risk of being torn away. Vehicles parked outdoors may be damaged. Downed power lines causing prolonged outages. 2. Heavy rain. Flash floods, large-scale flooding. Many rivers in northern and western top end will exceed alert levels. Risk of isolating communities, especially those in low-lying areas. Roads may be submerged, landslide-prone, and dangerous to travel on. 3. Extremely dangerous marine conditions. Large waves, rough seas, high tides. Absolutely avoid going to sea or staying near the shoreline. As Fina approaches quickly, you should check door locks, roofing, and large trees around your home. Fully charge your phone and prepare backup batteries. Stock up on clean water, canned food, and essential medicine. Clear your yard and secure items that can be blown away. Limit travel as much as possible for the next 48 hours. Follow weather updates and local authority advisories closely. Tropical Storm Fina is showing that it is not a passing breeze. With its complex path, potential re-strengthening, and unstable environmental factors, Fina may continue to generate severe weather across a wide area, lasting from today through the entire weekend. Ensure that you and your family are well prepared, stay safe, and keep monitoring the latest updates. We will continuously provide updates as new developments occur. We wish you safety and peace during this challenging weather event. Oh my gosh, I have to say, it's yet another day full of meteorological excitement. From the far north to the far south, from the ocean to the mainland, everywhere there's something to talk about. So, fasten your seatbelts because today we're diving into a weather update that's seriously next level thrilling. Tropical cyclones, thunderstorms, gusty winds, hot and cold air battling it out, just like a Hollywood blockbuster. Alright, let's get to the main story. In the far north, the center of everyone's attention today is Tropical Cyclone Fina. And let me tell you, Fina is no joke today. It's climbing close to the peak, preparing to make a direct approach on Darwin this Saturday. And wait, there's more! We also have another video about Tropical Cyclone Fina, but its path is hit or miss. Nobody can confirm 100% yet. So folks, don't forget to hit the notification bell. Tomorrow morning, we'll have a fresh new video updating Fina as it gets closer to Darwin. Right now? Oh my goodness, clouds are clustering around this system like a giant bow bun covering the northern region. In the south, Australia's largest low-pressure system right now. And down south, wow, the biggest, stickiest, most annoying system today is over Western Australia, slowly moving toward South Australia. This morning, the area had widespread thunderstorms, the thunder and lightning loud enough to wake even the heaviest sleepers. Some storm lines even stretched into the southwest corner of the Northern Territory, causing clouds to accumulate further around South Australia. I don't know about you, but anyone in that area probably feels like they're sitting in the middle of a natural symphony. Who's enjoying sunshine? Who's getting north winds? Meanwhile, many nearby regions are experiencing warm north winds, blowing back and forth all morning. And in the southeast, the weather is dreamy. Dry, light winds, clear skies thanks to a high-pressure system hovering over Tassie. If you're traveling there, congratulations! You've got perfect weather timing. But hold on, the calm before the storm is real. Next week, things are going to change. I'm telling you. In northern Queensland, scattered showers and thunderstorms are racing out to sea, like someone turning on stage lights to push the actors off stage. Lord Island, brace yourselves. The next round of rain is about to hit. And this front is heading straight for New Zealand's South Island too. That's intense. Tonight's wind map. What's hot? Let's look at tonight's wind map. The highlight is still the giant low-pressure system in the south, not Fina. This is the grandpa of all lows. North winds are being pulled as strong as a high-powered vacuum. Temperatures haven't changed much, but the key points are: Fina is very close to Category 2. The Meteorology Bureau believes it will strengthen again. Most international models agree. In short, get ready, Darwin. The weekend winds and storms are coming to knock on your door. Weekend forecast. What's up for Saturday? Okay, the part everyone's waiting for. Saturday forecast. 1, Fina most likely right over Darwin. Might shift slightly west. Some models predict that, and it could have more impact than expected, Philip Groom. So we'll post another update video tomorrow. 2, Southwest WA, a new boundary is forming. It hasn't landed yet, but it's stirring offshore. South winds are moving inland, cooling the central west region a bit. 3, thunderstorms could be severe. In New South Wales and Queensland, north winds converging. Oh my, this can trigger strong storms. Even southwest WA has some serious storms brewing. Saturday midday, Darwin Humpty-Doo, risk of severe thunderstorms. Even if you're not in Fina's eye, storms could sweep in Saturday. 11 p.m. Southwest WA, widespread strong storms. Night travelers, be careful, slippery roads and gusty winds. Sunday forecast. Thunderstorms from WA continue to move through. Strong storms possible as the polar boundary threatens offshore. South winds, significant cooling. In the tropics, a large rain band moving into Kimberley. Fina could strengthen to Category 3. Few people live there, but still needs monitoring. In eastern Australia, a thunderstorm line running through southeast Queensland and eastern New South Wales. By late day, storms may cross the Great Dividing Range, affecting Sydney, Newcastle, Port Macquarie. Next week, extremely variable weather. Okay, get ready. Next week feels like someone mixed all 4 seasons together. Southern coast, a cool airflow brings relief, lowering temperature and humidity. East and southeast, hot tropical air being pulled down, hot, humid, heavy conditions. Strong gusts, especially around mountain ranges, spilling into Victoria, ACT, and parts of Tassie. By Wednesday, cold air tries to move inland but loses steam, doesn't reach NTT. Showers and thunderstorms, Queensland, Northern Territory, Kimberley, especially the remnants of Fina, Victoria Coast, may see light scattered rain. Western Tassie, heavy rain, strong westerly winds. Friday next week. Thursday, southeast still scattered storms. South Australia, Victoria Coast light rain. Upper half of Australia, still hot plus humid, occasional storms. Friday, southern polar boundary chaotic. Offshore storms at 960 horsepower, even 950 horsepower. Northern regions drier than usual, little monsoon activity. La Nina stirring into formation. Not official yet, but nearing threshold. 7-day rainfall Fina is the boss this week. Rainfall could reach 300 to 500 millimeters, mostly offshore but close enough for Darwin to get a bit wet. Other rain areas: East NSW and Queensland, East Victoria, West Tassie, South WA Coast, Kimberley. Oh my gosh, so many developments in 1 week. Last year when I made weather videos, there were days we didn't even know what to say. This year, not a single calm day. Thanks everyone for watching till the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe to VTV Tien, hit the bell, because tomorrow we have a special update on Fina. Wishing you all a fun, safe, and as dry as possible weekend.